Hello. So I just am posting a transmission I labeled updates and binary suns, I believe, transmission. Anyway, when I was about to start recording for Patreon, I genuinely don't remember what I was looking up, to be honest, but I came across this article from Center for Astrophysics, Harvard and Smithsonian. And the title of the article, which I linked below in the transmission for the, I'm taking a sip of my beverage. For the transmission I just referenced, the binary sun and updates transmission, it will be linked under references if you want to take a look. And I might post this as a just quick follow-up, and I'll also link it below. Anyway, like I said, I did not even record the Patreon overflow for that transmission, so this is going to just be, like I said, a quick little thing, which will not have an extended, but I will link the same Patreon overflow for, it will have the same thumbnail clip, so you can identify it through that and through the title. Anyway, so I found this article, and it was really shocking to find because I didn't expect it. Anyway, the sun may have started its life with a binary companion. Oh, so much releasing through the throat. Anyway, obviously it's a new theory published by, scientists from Harvard University, blah, blah, blah. They go on to talk about this proposed theory. Now, whether or not this theory has any merit or it's factual, I find it really, really fascinating because in the YouTube portion, I was speaking on the idea of the binary stars, binary sun, and I mentioned the dinosaurs. And it's funny because in this article, they mention the dinosaurs, which, it's just a little synchronicity there. But let me see. I'm just going to maybe read a little bit. All right, the first paragraph. A new theory published today in the Astrophysical Journal Letters by scientists from Harvard University suggests that the sun may once have had a binary companion of similar mass. If confirmed, the presence of an early stellar companion increases the likelihood that the Oort, O-O-R-T, cloud was formed as observed, and that planet 9, N-I-N-E, was captured rather than formed within the solar system. And then it goes on to talk about a bunch of different things. Let's see. I'm going to skip a little bit, but like I said, please go forth and read whatever you feel called to and do your own research if that is something you feel called to do. If the Oort cloud was indeed captured with the help of an early stellar companion, the implications for our understanding of the solar system's formation would be significant. Quote, binary systems are far more efficient at capturing objects than our single stars, end quote. Quote again, if the Oort cloud formed as observed, it would simply imply that the sun did in fact have a companion of similar mass that was lost before the sun left its birth cluster. More than just redefining the formation of our solar system, evidence of a captured Oort cloud could answer questions about the origins of life on Earth. I'm going to pause for a moment because I have been looking into the idea of origins and how, for a long time, and how, how do I say this with love in my heart but not sound terrible? I feel like there's so many people from all different, how do I say this? From different perspectives coming forth with origins, whether it's like starseed phenomena of the origins of your soul, or the origins of the angelic hierarchies, or the origins of something, or the origins of the birthplace of this, or the universe, or, the whatever. Like there's so much about obsession of the origin. Anyway, I find that interesting because, actually it's interesting, the place I'm going in Mexico, and I do reference this in I'm going to probably label this like part 2 of the binary and update transmission. So if you want to know more information, you find this first, you can go back to that. But the place I'm going actually is on a private beach, and I think it's a Mayan word that translates to like origin of the sky. It's just funny. Anyway, my whole point of talking about this was, let me see, more than just fine. Right. So speaking about the origins, answer questions about the origins of life on Earth. I feel like that in itself is super multi-layered, and but I love that like mainstream science is talking about this, and maybe they have been for a long time, but I guess the theory, like a new theory coming forth. I don't know when this was published, to be honest. It may have been a couple years ago, to be quite frank, but still relatively new within this, not like 100 years old, but maybe like 4, I think it said it was in 2020. So, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I will keep reading because there was one more point. Okay, I think I left off here. Objects in the outer Oort cloud may have played important roles in Earth's history, such as possibly delivering water to Earth and causing the extinction of the dinosaurs. Well, there's the dinosaur reference, said Siraj, Siraj. Quote, understanding their origins is important, end quote. There's like, obviously the rest of the article. I'm going to read this last paragraph. If the sun did have an early companion that contributed to the formation of the outer solar system, its current absence begs the question, where did it go? Passing stars in the birth cluster would have removed the companion from the sun through their gravitational influence, said Loeb, Loeb. Quote, before the loss of the binary, however, the solar system already would have captured its outer envelope of objects, namely the Oort cloud and the Planet 9 population. Siraj added, the sun's long-lost companion could now be anywhere in the Milky Way. So there's like a lot also of, maybe you've heard this, maybe you haven't, but when you start to get into some of the like Atlantean I'll say mysteries, but like some of the Atlantean lore or memories from different people resurfacing, it said that there were 2 moons, actually. And that one of them was blown up with some of the electronic capabilities that clearly were not able to be managed properly at the time, and that they blew up one of the moons. I mean, like, whether you take that literally, metaphorically, both, there's now this idea of a binary sun coming forth. So, I just find that interesting because when I decided to make this, record this transmission today, I had like zero idea that there was any mainstream science theory regarding this topic. So, pretty cool that I found it right after I recorded it. So yeah, I think I just wanted to do a little follow-up to talk about this reference because it will be linked below, and just to see anything else that came through with it. But yeah, that's all I have for this. Thank you.